Smoko check. Finally managed to track down a butter chicken pie, carrot cake, English breakfast tea in the polka dot cup. Bloody marvellous.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Hi, Pie. I hope you have had a bloody marvellous day, because I certainly have. My Instagram of the day is a photo of me with my butter chicken pie, carrot cake, and English breakfast tea in the polka dot cup. I managed to track down a butter chicken pie today. Bloody marvellous. So priority number one today was a sleep in, but not too much of a sleep in. So I set the alarm for 9 a.m. and pretty much stuck to that. The plan was to get some windtech work done, perhaps mow a little bit of lawn if the weather was conducive, and then round about midday-ish, go and get a butter chicken pie, which would be, my short reel TikTok. That was going to sustain, my videoing through for the next couple of days. So, I got up at 9-ish, and that ish sort of went well. Hit the snooze button a couple of times. And then I sat down at my computer. I thought, I'll wait till around 11:30-ish and then go down to the local and get a butter chicken. I was trying to butter chicken pie for the challenge. And so I ended up answering a few emails and things from students that had come in overnight, and I was quite pleased that I got all that done. I thought, I better head out down to the bakery. So I went down to the bakery. I went via the Point, which I'm not going to show that video today, but I might use that on a subsequent day. And turned up at the bakery and no butter chicken pies. I don't think they made any today. They didn't seem to have any. So, oh dear, what am I going to do? And so then I thought, my lovely wife has said that there's a pie shop bakery at Te Kowhai, which is about a 15-minute drive. So I thought, I'll go there. And I'm recording the video all the while. And so off I went to Te Kowhai and to the Te Kowhai Village Cafe and Bakery. And that's where I went to get my butter chicken pie. Hopefully they would have one. So, I duly parked outside and walked in. And to my great delight, they had the butter chicken pies. I was quite excited. So I got out the little spatula thing and got a pie on it and tried to transfer it into the bag, and I dropped the bloody pie. My heart sank. But fortunately, it sort of didn't look too much the worse for wear, although there was crumbs everywhere, which I then swept into my hand and walked out the door and scattered them outside for the birds, and then continued with my butter chicken pie. So then I, of course, needed something to accompany it, and I went to the cabinet, and there it was, these sort of carrot cake cupcakes. And so, yes, I definitely was going to take on the carrot cake cupcake. And so that's what it was that accompanied my butter chicken pie. So I purchased it, and then I drove on home for the filming and what have you. And so It wasn't till around about 1 o'clock, I think, my chikai. And I ate it. It was, well, I'm going to do a little video rating it at some point, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it needed any sauce. I felt that the curry was the sauce. So yeah, that was. I wouldn't say no if someone offered one, but I do like a good mince pie with some tomato sauce and what have you. Unfortunately, that is such as my want. The carrot cake was intriguing. It wasn't the moist type that I like, and it had raisins in it, which jury's still out on that. But yep, it was nice, and then all washed down with English breakfast tea. Pretty bloody marvellous. I then decided that I would need to rest up a little while before tackling the lawns or anything like that. And that was pretty much the story of the afternoon. The motivation to get out and do the lawns and edges and things was not sufficiently high enough for me to get out and do the lawns and edges and things. So I've got in and did my social media and got all that done. Did the reel and the Instagram photograph. And here I am. It's 10:36. I'm recording my vlog. Usually I haven't started by now. So, yes, I'm probably going to head off to bed nice and early and still have a good sleep with a reasonable sort of sleep in. And hopefully, weather permitting, tomorrow will be a good day of lawn mowing and edging, which the lawns have just out of control, by the way. So, yes, and sort of a little bit waiting and seeing as to what happens. Obviously, the butter chicken sort of smashed the diet out of the ballpark, but we'll have to see what ongoing side effects it has on the weight reducing program. So, another bloody marvellous day. As explained, no yard work, minimal step, did a little bit of snoozing and sleeping, the butter chicken pie, about 3 hours of admin on Wintec stuff, and the weight, 82.2. Now, trend would suggest that we will be 81s tomorrow, but as I've explained, won't be too surprised if we're still in the 82s, and very disappointed if we end up in the 83s, but such is life. Constantinople is the former name of which major city? Put your answer in the comments below the video. I went for fennel pollen on this one, and I was wrong. It's saffron. Now, Howie Jones was first in with a comment saying gold, as is his wont, indicating he was the first one to comment. Immediately afterwards, David of Desmond's Donders commented saffron, and then immediately after that, Howie commented saffron. So it is David of Desmond's Donders that takes the place on the Hall of Fame by a whisker. I thought pollen would be pretty light, and that, so I'm going to have a think about saffron. It's either very rare and expensive or extremely light. Bloody marvellous. Thanks everybody for your continuing support of my channel. I think you're all bloody marvellous. Fuel the jet. This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.